Four on the Floor brought to you by Citywide Banks. 4 questions. That's why it's called Four on the Floor. Four questions, 30 seconds each. And when we hear the bell, we're supposed to clam up. First question. Would you try to sign Nolan Arenado to a long-term, Tulo-like deal this offseason?
Sure. Why not? Yep. Yeah. He's good. He's really good. I listened to part of the game yesterday, and they lost, what, 5-1? They were awful. And so the local station, all they could pick out was, well, that Arenado made a play. And they said, you know, not a game goes by that he doesn't make a play. And that's true. He does. He makes a great play every game. So sign him to a $100 million contract. Are they going to? No. He makes $500,000. They still have control of him for 3 years. You think they're going to give him a $78 million contract? No.
Well,
chances are they'll build another party deck before they do that.
I think there's a possibility for this reason. First of all, they did do it with Tulo. They took care of a couple of the last years of Tulo's arbitration and then some free agent years. So there is a precedent. Will they give him as much as they gave Tulo? Probably not.
Well, then why would he sign? Because he can make that kind of money someday.
He probably can. But he's also going to be the face of the franchise. They've already deemed him the face of the franchise in so many words.
This is the face of the franchise.
So if they want to make sure they keep him, you know, he's not the happiest guy because of the way this franchise is run, but money kind of tends to shut guys up.
You think after he watched Tulowitzki that he's going to say, oh, money? He can get money. The Yankees will sign him in 3. How many more years does he have?
But you know how that works. You got to stay healthy. I mean, it's a bird in the hand. Is it worth 2 in the bush? You know how that goes. If they offer him $100 million over the next 6 years versus going to arbitration next year and making $7.8 million, that's a huge difference. That's a huge difference. It's the difference between totally securing your future and the future of your children and grandchildren versus living very nicely in this life.
Do you think they're going to offer him $100 million? Forget the Reyes question. 3 on the floor.
I don't know. I don't know if they would offer him that type of deal.
Well, then why take it?
Yeah. All right. Next question. At 37 years old, does Kobe Bryant have a great season left in him?
Yeah, I think he does. It depends on what you call great. Winning an NBA championship? No, not with that talent, but a guy that can average 25 points a game, is that a great season? 25 points, stay healthy? Yeah, I think he's got one more. It worked very hard. Would you put Kobe on the
Olympic team?
Olympic team?
Yes, I would.
I'd put him on the Olympic team.
Yep.
We did that with the Dream Team. We put Larry Bird on there with a bad back. Michael and Magic couldn't really play much anymore. John Stockton didn't play in it. I'd put him on the Olympic team. Let him go to Brazil.
Yeah. For me, it's the leadership thing. It's the fact that he is the most competitive SOB I've seen since Michael Jordan. He is working hard to get back healthy. He seems to be healthy. I think they're going to be fairly competitive this year, actually. I just don't want to see him take 35 shots a game. If he plays good team ball, I think Kobe can have a really, really good year. Question number 3. J.R. Smith is going back to Cleveland, according to J.R. Smith. He's the one who announced it. Why would the Cavaliers want him back?
Well, he's going back to Cleveland. Why would he want to go back? Because nobody else wants him. Would he go back? Why would he go? Why would they want him back? He did some good for them. LeBron doesn't let him get away with garbage. So,
though he tries.
Yes, but he's kept his game under. I mean, he's always going to be J.R. Smith, where he goes for 38 and then he doesn't score 38 in the next 10 games. But if LeBron wants him there, then LeBron gets what he wants, because LeBron is not only the player, but he's the coach and the general manager. So LeBron wants him back. So LeBron must have liked the good over the bad.
Yeah,
but he's not untying guys' shoes, and he's not failing to show up for airplanes and stuff like that. And I would guess, when I read this, it's probably a mid-exception, so it's $4 or $5 million. I don't think he's getting like $10 million or anything.
Yeah, look, he still is a hell of a shooter, and he still could win you a game or two if he gets hot. So I get it. If it's not too expensive, I get why they would want him back. Me personally, I don't want guys like that on my team.
I did lie to a point, though. In the playoffs, he got suspended because he hit somebody. So
yeah, he elbowed somebody. He got 2 games, right?
He didn't keep it down.
Yeah.
So he, even with LeBron there, he still acted like stupid.
Yeah, I want no part of him. All right, last question. We're talking about the USA Pro Cycling Challenge here, right?
Pro Challenge.
The USA Pro Cycling Challenge. What do you make of it? Is it worth it for this state to continue hosting this thing?
Sure. I have no problem with that. I think we made too much of it, the media, like it's something really big. Nobody cares about it beyond the borders here, or maybe people in the bike community. Internationally, I don't know whether they care about
Europe,
it.
they tend to get into it.
They
watch it on TV.
Do we care whether they got into it? Does it attract 100,000 people to watch it from other places? No, I don't think it has a sniff. But you and I both love Sean Hunter, and
Yeah.
I hope it raised money for diabetes and other charities. And I think it's good to have events like this in your
Yeah,
your
I would agree, and it gives us somewhat of an international feel. There's nothing wrong
I
with
just
that,
don't
and it does
make it into something
make-
that it's not.
Yeah, I agree. It makes money for the local hotels and the local restaurants. Sell a lot of bike merchandise. I'm okay with it. I don't like the way it screws up traffic, but I'm okay with it. Other than that, so keep doing it. What the hell?
Well, then you must not like the
2-minute warning.
You must not like the St. Patrick's Day. Are you opposed to St. Patrick's?
I just don't go downtown.
Are you afraid? Well, that's
just
what I'm saying.
yeah.
Then why do you care? It doesn't screw up traffic in your neighborhood.
Well, I did because I went to the Rockies game over the weekend, and it screwed up the traffic a little bit downtown.
Why do you go to the Rockies game? You
like
deserve
baseball. I
you
do.
deserve to have your traffic messed up. If you're still going down there, God, I've never seen anybody that just wastes their time like you do.
Four on the floor. Brought to you by Citywide Banks, a family-owned Colorado-focused business bank. Lots of locations across Denver and Boulder. Check
we're
them
at the
out.
end.
A lot of businesses or a lot of services that your business could use, and they do provide for a lot of charities around Colorado. It's Citywide Banks where this show does its banking.